party for the new album that comes out tomorrow, Foreign Land, and they are in studio. Marvin, Carvin, and BeBe hanging out with me. Thank y'all for being here. It means so much to me. It really does.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Pastor Winans, I heard you do a pretty good James Fortune impression.
Well, sometimes I do.
Warren Campbell said, "I've got to hear." He said, "You got to hear Pastor Winans."
You have to do it when I'm not there. I can't look at you.
Oh, that's funny. I'm honored. That makes me feel good, huh?
Yeah, well,
Don't be honored until you hear it, James.
They got back that he's doing.
It's pretty good.
I've heard from multiple sources.
Good.
Sources that told me that.
Yes.
So, now I'm going to have to see if I can do you.
Go right ahead.
Good luck with that one. I can't do it. Well, of course, it's all about Foreign Land. The album comes out tomorrow in stores and online. Of course, we've already played one of the single songs for you here in this hour. But I wanted to ask you first. Let me ask you, Pastor Winans, first. How was it to get back in the studio? We know you have so much going on with the Marvin Winans Performing Academy, pastoring, and you're in a building project as well, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And so how was it to find time to get back in the studio and record this album?
Well, it was painful.
You never stop.
It was painful.
You never stop.
Direct that to me.
You never stop.
It was painful.
Painful.
That's this is Carvin. You want to talk about it? You want to answer?
Talk about the pain?
Talk about the pain. No, it was painful.
Let him answer.
Because I want to answer truthfully. It was painful. James, it was painful.
So we got BeBe's answer. It was painful. Carvin, how was it for you?
Oh, it was great for me.
It was great. We got painful, great. Now, Pastor Winans.
Okay, thank
you were
for
saying?
bringing the question back. It was, we never stop working. Mm-hmm. So it's just a continuum of what you do. Mm-hmm. It is really a dream come true for BeBe because all his life he's wanted to sing with Carvin and I. And so it was his inspiration. He called and said, "Do you think Carvin will let me sing with him?"
Wow.
And then I called. He called me and I said, "Yeah, I'll call Carvin." And Carvin said yes. And
Carvin agreed.
BeBe was excited.
Man, that's brotherly love right there. That's brotherly love. You made it happen.
Made it happen. It's been a dream.
Version.
Is that the story?
The story is I did call him. I never desired to sing with them. As you know, I had a successful duo.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to help where I can. So,
what's the bing bing?
I don't know what that
he's
is.
saying the right answers.
There's
an when you say the wrong.
This is classic. I'm sorry.
I called him. I said, "What do you think about the idea of us doing a album together?" Mm-hmm. Because they, as a group, stopped recording after Ronald passed. Mm-hmm. And so it's 18 years since 16 years since they did an album together. And then he called Carvin.
Actually, we retired before Ronald passed, and we just didn't do it. It was 16 years.
Yeah.
And so that's why I said it was painful because he's been pastoring for 50 years.
25.
See, he really thinks he's 97. He really thinks he's been.
You was on the roll with your bing bings.
I know.
He's doing his bings.
So it was really, interesting to see him transition from what he's been doing for the last 25 plus years and come back into the studio as a group and as a singer.
Yeah.
Instead of just a pastor singer.
So they brought you out of just the pastoring and got you back in the studio.
Well, what he forgets is that I did have a solo project in between,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But solo is different from a group. Thank you very much.
Yeah. But it wasn't like you had to bring me back like I was in mothballs and I forgot what the knobs were in the studio. So
somewhat,
and
sometimes.
we had the praise. we had the praise and worship experience. Which was again to work in that kind of setting. It really was a lot of fun, and I think the album speaks for itself.
Well, family, don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss it. We're coming back with "If God Be For Us," another single, and more with the three Winans Brothers right here on the James Fortune Show.